Okay guys, so now I'm back and I'm going to show you. I've already taken the head off, the head out of the mold, and while I was waiting to upload the other video, I took the body out, and so I'll show you what I've done. Okay, and it's just got this, all this is just, it's in the mold. Actually, I'll show you inside of the mold of the body. This is just like clay. That's all it is in here. I'll show you. You can take it out. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that's what it was. So I got it all over my hand. So anyway, um, I'll show you inside. What I did is I just cut down the back of it, and now don't worry. You know, you're thinking, well, you know, there's going to be seams all over my doll. Actually, the seams don't show. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but they don't show if you do it right. Okay, I'll show you the inside. You can see this little girl. Now it does have a little bit of the clay in there, but that it's fine. Wherever the clay's at, it's not going to be seen. But you can tell that it's a little girl. If you can see the little girl parts and stuff in there. Okay, and that the pieces that has the stuff on it, it's just right here. That's all going to be covered anyway. I don't know, somehow my thing moved. So that's not going to be seen on anyway. On your silicone doll, so it doesn't really matter that that's on there. So, well, you know, here it is. It just slid it down the back and pulled the vinyl out of it. So I'll show you how I did it. Want to be really easy with this one. This one is it probably needs to be a little thicker. So what I can do is put the vinyl back in here and just get some more silicone with the cornstarch and just make it a little harder if I wanted to, make the mold a little bit thicker. So I can do that if I wanted to, but I think it'll be okay for me. Okay, so here's I've cut I've cut all of the molds now. Just cut it in a place that I didn't think that it would show as much, even if it did, you know, just in case it showed a line, but mostly it doesn't. So you just take it. Let me go ahead. Okay, loosen it up away from the. Okay. And it's not hard to loosen it. Just be gentle and take your time in doing it. So this one's already, these are already pulled away. But anyway, I'll just show you. It's just, you just pull it away a little bit. Now this is on the outside, so it's not going to make any difference. So see, I didn't cut, I've only cut it till here. So I'll show you how to get this out. Pull it very, very gently. Maybe better cut it just a little bit more, because she has a thumb that's pointing out. So like I said, you're not going to be able to see this line anyway. And guys, you can't expect your first one to be perfect by no means. I'm not cutting it any deeper than what it is. I'm just making sure that I can, the piece that I did cut is pulled completely away. Okay, just barely. So you just want to pull this out. Now you don't want to cut it all the way down. That's something you don't want to do. And sometimes you can hear them pulling away, but hang on. Just take your time and doing. Oh, you guys can't even see me, can you? Should be watching the video. I'm not. Very gently work with it until you can get it out. Okay, here it comes. Okay, here's the hand. Okay, so let me see if I can show you. You can't really see in here. You just can't see it. But let me check it. Just want to make sure that there's no bubbles or anything like that on the doll. Okay, here's a little bubble that I did not press it hard enough. So I'm going to redo this one. It's just a little one right here. Leah, it's okay. Shh. Come here. Leah, come. Come here. Come here. Why don't you tell these people hello? Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Look, Leah. Look right there. Say hi, guys. Say hi. Don't get on the table. Just look. There. Took her mind away from it for a second. Okay, so this one has a little air bubble because I didn't push it tight enough on the mold. So I will redo this one. I would rather redo this now than have to use all of my silicone and the other silicone that you pour into the mold. I would rather do this now because it doesn't take in much time. It only takes a few minutes to do it. And then instead of, wasting my silicone and having an air bubble in it. So I don't want to do that. So what I want to do now is I'll just finish taking these out and check them really well. Put your finger in there. You can feel whether it has a bubble or something like that in. Now the head did not have one and the belly did not have one. So I'm really, I'm really happy that, with that. So I'll go ahead and pull. And you can also see where I have these right here. So you just pull these pieces very gently, pull them out. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's coming. Just work with it until it comes out very, just be gentle with it. I'll open it just a little bit more. Okay, that should do it. I have to cut a little more. Now that should do it. Okay, that should have done it. It's right on the heel. There. Can you guys see me? Getting a little warm in here. This is the hardest part, really, guys. You're just trying your best not to tear your mold, but you know how to make it again if you do. So just be gentle and easy and work with it as much as you can. It's right there, if I can just get it out. Okay, it's coming out slowly. I just want to be really easy. I don't want to pull it away. You know, if you pull it too hard, you can pull your toes, the pieces apart in the toes down there. So you want to check it when you're done. I'm just trying, I'm almost got it out. There we go. Okay. So let's see if there's any. Oh, it's very smooth. Make sure. This one turned out really good. Really, really good. I like it a lot. Perfect. I wish you guys could see in here. I don't know how to. Can't see in them though. So okay, so we got that one. And here's another one. So I'll just pull it away from here. Now this one I made a little thinner, and so I need to be more careful. So okay. Okay, so I need to cut a little more. Like I said, you're not going to be able to tell. Okay. Just a little bit more. Let's see. Now if you mess up on your mold, guys, you know, before you do any of your silicone, redo your mold until you get your practice on your molds until you get your mold right, and then you'll have it. You really don't want to pour any silicone into a mold that, you know, is not perfect. are not, if you see something that you're not going to like on your doll's leg and you see that it's in the mold, then redo your mold. It doesn't take that long to do it, and you know, it would be a lot better than having to live with that on your baby all the time when you didn't want it on there, when it would have took you not much time to redo the mold. Okay, here it comes. Gonna be easy. There we go. Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Okay, so there's that one. And so you still have your mold. Now when you get done, I'm going to show you how to put this back together where there's not going to be a seam in it or anything. But I think that's it. Is that? Oh, we have one more here. And it's really thin right here. So I got to be very careful. And I could make it, put some more silicone on it now, but I'm not, because I know what to do. I mean, I know how to go ahead and okay. I think this might be enough. I'm not sure. Okay. Pull it away. Oh. Okay, it's coming. Okay, there we go. Okay, good mode. Okay, that one turned out really good too. So out of all of them, there's only one that has an air pocket in it, an air bubble. I could show it to you. If I could try. But you know what? I even figured out, I don't want it on there, but I figured out that you can actually fix that. I didn't know it before, that you can actually fix the air bubbles on these. So, okay, so now we have these. Now, I'm going to show you what to do to get the, before you pour your silicone in here, because that's the next step. Okay, so I'll get this tape here. Guys, you know what happened? With this tape, I went to a garage sale and I bought a big box of masking tape, and it had tapes like this in it. It had all kinds of duct tape, all kinds of tape in it. And she charged me $5 for a huge box of all of it. They were moving, and I think it was her father passed away or something and used it for his shop or something like that. I'm not sure. But it was awesome, because here we are. We needed lots of tape that we didn't even realize at that point that we were going to even move. And now I'm able to box up all these boxes and use this tape here for doing my dolls. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Now it's going to be kind of, it won't stick to this. So you have to be really, you have to go all the way around it and let it stick back to the tape again. But I'm going to see if I can do it again. Now I'm going to put my hand in here and make sure that the seam is exactly right. So you can see it doesn't want to stick. It just comes right off. But don't worry about that, because I'll show you what'll work. You don't want to get it distorted either. You want to make sure that it's exactly how it should be. Now it is going to take some tape to do this, guys, because you really want it to be perfect. You don't want your seam to show, and you don't want your silicone to leak through it. So okay, now okay, put your hand in here and make sure that the seam, you cannot feel the seam. That's what you don't want, is you don't want to be able to feel the seam. Okay. Now, and you're going to go all the way down. You're going to go all the way around it and do that. Okay, so I'll download this movie and then I'll go ahead and do these seams like that, like I'm supposed to. And then I'll come back and I'll let you see that part. Well, actually, you go ahead and you do that all the way around, okay? And you get your seams pulled together. I'm not going to do that. I want to do it the right way. So anyway, you go around it and around it and around it, and make sure that you keep your hand where you can barely see the seam. Like you cannot see the seam right now, can you? Can you see the seam? I will show you. Oh, there you go. Okay. So you do not want to see the seam. So you go all the way around it with your tape. So you might want to go get you plenty of masking tape. Is that, no, that's electrical tape, I think. Okay, so, and that's how you do that. Now I'm going to show you the last bit of the video, because I'm not going to do this part on the video because I need to make sure that I redo one of these hands here. But, okay, now you take this and this. Okay, this is your Plat-Seal Gel 10, and this is part A. Okay, there you go. Okay, this is where you get it. It's called get a pen. It's www.brickinthebackyard.com. BRICKINTHEYARD.com. The phone number is 1-888-676-2489. Okay, and I'm not sure exactly how big your doll is going to be, but this is a pound and this is a pound. It's 44 pounds. It costs $44 for 2 pounds. Okay, now this is, I love this stuff right here. I love it. Okay, silicone fluid. This is like so awesome. This makes the doll even softer. You don't want to use a whole lot, but I use it to really make the doll a whole lot softer. I really love this stuff. It really softens this up even more so than what it already is. You do not have to put it in there, but I like it only because I like the doll to be really soft. So that's, you know, I like this. Okay, now I also have flocking. Okay, here is the flesh colored flocking, and it says flesh. Okay, you want to get some of that because you can pour it in your silicone and it'll have the skin color to it. Okay, and then this adds a little more realism to it. You just put a pinch of this in there with that. So, and that's all you do. Okay, so you mix these two, same amount, however big your doll is. So I can't really give you just make it even. When you pour, if you're going to use your silicone fluid, you take part B. Don't mix it in part A. You mix it in part B. Now, when you're mixing this stuff, take a cup for each one of these and measure it out evenly. Measure it out evenly. Measure out, say, 1 ounce of part A, 1 ounce of part B. Okay, and then mix your silicone fluid up in your part B. Now this is my way of doing this, guys. I'm just showing you how I have done it. Okay, I don't know any other way to tell you except this is just the way that I've done it. There's no videos out there to tell me how to do it any other way. So I just used my noodle and just figured out, little by little. So I'm just telling you how I do this. So just mix it with your part B, and then you put the two together, mix it up really well, then you pour it into your mold. Okay, I pour a little bit at a time, I mean very little at a time, and you move it all around, get it all around your mold, and then tap. Just that is the biggest thing that's going to get your air bubbles out, is tapping. I cannot stress that enough. That is the biggest mistake that I have made on the dolls, is that I just have not tapped it enough to get the air bubbles out of it. So you just really, 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 really tap. I mean, just tap it like you've never tapped it before. I mean, just take 15, 20 minutes to tap it until it just starts getting hard if you have to. But you really want to tap it enough. I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but I mean, the more you tap, the more bubbles, air bubbles will come out, the less you're going to have in your baby. Okay? And that's it. Then oh, well, once you're done with that, then you put your pieces together. Just like, and what you use, the only thing that you can use to put your doll back together, for instance, let's just say for instance, okay, here's the arm on this one. Let me move this stuff for a second. Okay. Okay. So for instance, let's say that this is the mold, okay, that you've poured your silicone in. Let's just say that this is the mold. Okay. So let's just say that this is your floppy silicone baby now. So what you want to do is you want to take your arms, and the only thing that you can use is silicone. Silicone only sticks to silicone. So what I would do is I would mix up a little bit more of this here. Excuse me, guys. I have no idea who it is, so I'll just hang on and not answer it just right now. So you mix up your two parts and stick it into the mold like I would put, like my mold is going to be just like this here. I'm going to put the silicone in here and a little bit on here, and I'm going to stick it to the mold like that there and hold it there. Wherever you want your, how you want your baby's arms to stay, that's not going to go any other way. So you're going to have to make sure that you pick the way that you want it from the beginning, and you just hold it until it dries. It doesn't take long for the silicone to dry at all, not at all. So make sure that you just hold it there, and that's it, guys. Then you've got your own baby. You've got your very own silicone doll. And then as far as the paints go, I bought this at the same place, Brick in the Backyard, and these are the major colors that you use. It's flesh. Here's the flesh, the blue for the veining. Here's the flesh, blue for veining, red for I guess for splotching, and this is brown, I guess, to make your brown baby if you wanted a biracial baby or whatever. So you can just get this also from them too. It's silicone paint. That's what it's called, silicone paints. Now somebody said that you could just use oil paints, but I don't know. I haven't tried it. I'm going to try it sooner or later because it's a whole lot cheaper than this. I think this one cost me $20 or $30 for, but I've used it 2 or 3 times and I still got a lot of it. I mean, you can see it's still full. Let me show you. It's still full. So all of them are. I think they all are. Anyway, let me see. The flesh colored, is that full? But you really won't need it. The flesh color, if you buy your flocking, you won't really need but I would get this. This is the cheapest way to do it because you've got your veins, you've got your flesh tone colored, and you've got your red for your little splotchy colors, and you've got brown. So this is all you're going to need for your baby if you buy your flocking. Okay, And that's it, guys. There's nothing else that I can tell you to do. Now, I could do it with you, but I would be embarrassed if my baby didn't turn out right. And you'll never know because I'm going to work on it until it does turn out right. And so that's it. I've given you all that I know to do. I can show you the one that I have been working on is, now this one I did not put the flocking in. And so it just turns out colors like this here. It just turns out like this color. I did not put now of course all this will be cut off. This is just the little body and stuff like that. And I'll put the little arms and stuff on here. It'll be really cute when I'm done with it. I just start this projects and stuff, but anyway, this is how this one is going right now. I just never have done it. Here's the head. Now I'm going to show you how to do this one. Now this one also needs to be trimmed down, painted, the whole works. But this one is not made from the same way. And I'm going to show you another way to make it. This one is probably the easiest way. Now I bought this one off of the internet. I bought this set here off of the internet. And I bought different pieces off of the internet. Off of eBay is where I bought them. I haven't been anywhere but eBay to buy any of the molds. So a lot of people are asking me about that. The only place I've been is eBay to buy the molds. And you can buy them just like this here. That's what I've done. I did not like the arms and the legs that came with this set. So I'm going to cut this one and figure out how to get... These are so soft. You just don't realize how soft this is. This is just so soft. These are supposed to be made with a cloth body, but I really wanted... This body seemed like it fit so well with that head. I mean, it's just about the right size. So, but it actually does not belong to this body. I bought different molds to do that because I like to experiment. But I never did finish this one yet. I just play around until I just, But anyway, I lost my train of thought of what I was telling you guys to do. Well, anyway, it's just so soft and so cuddly. Now these you can just put in the water. It's just so awesome. I love the fact that you can actually wash them like they're a real baby. And I guess that's it, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. This is what it's going to turn out like. Like I did say I had not made another doll yet, a bigger doll. I did make one, but I did make a bigger doll, and I have the mold over there to show that I made the other doll. But the problem was I didn't make the tummy or the body with it like I did with this one. This is my first time making one with the body. I did make the other one, but it had a cloth body. Let me tell you, it is much, much, much easier to make it with a cloth body. So I suggest on your first one, since you're just learning, to try to make one with the cloth body. Now I could do this one in a heartbeat because all of these parts are made except for the body. Now I've already got the little body and I don't want to waste it because it's solid silicone. But I could absolutely right now go ahead and finish this and make a little cloth silicone baby. But I wanted to try my best to put it together. I just haven't had the time to do it just yet. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to make sure that I showed you how. I had promised you guys, and I hope that was step by step. And everything that I bought, like I said, so nobody asks me again, came from brickinthebackyard.com, and it's called Plat-Seal Gel Tin. I know other people use different kinds of it, but this is just what I use. And there's probably going to be some people that's upset with me for making this video, but I tried not to. I want to make sure that you guys know that you should use your old baby dolls. Try not to use any bodies that these other reborn doll artist dolls. Don't use theirs. have one made for yourself or something like that. Or this one, I think I've done it before, and I don't see any reason, me personally, I don't see any reason why, once we pay for something, as long as we don't sell. Actually, I've been told that by Bountiful Baby. They did tell me that. Not to, the lady that I spoke with on the phone told me as she didn't see any problem with it as long as I did not sell them or even give them away. Um, so you can take it for what I was told, but some lady got a hold of me and she said that I was a liar, pretty much saying that Bountiful Baby did not tell me that she knew that for a fact. Well, I don't know how she knew it, but because it's certainly not true. So I want to make sure that you guys understand, don't don't try to take somebody else's doll and resell it, or give it away. So I want to make sure I say that, just so that somebody doesn't get on here and get all upset again. So I think that's it, guys. I know I'm going on and on. So that's it. Bye, guys.